Hello, Vlogmas. Today, this is what's happening.
Whoa, Ashley's trying to defend you.
I know.
What?
Watch this, ready?
Oh no! What happened to my shirt?
She's naked.
Ow, bitch.
I don't know if I can include that. That's some foul language.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna depend me in front of vloggers.
I would have edited it out. I'm nicer than that.
Yes, but I'm not wearing much under there today. Where are we going?
I know that we, no.
Yes, we can.
No, we can't.
There's no light.
There's,
Ashley, are you defending them?
Watch out.
Turn from the vines.
No. You guys want to see the dismount?
The dismount.
Move, Ashley.
Move.
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 Got the bed.
One,
Ready? Two.
2, 3. Ow, you hold on to my leg. You hindered me.
And that's,
Where's my shirt?
it's on the couch.
Oh, I really did not vlog at all on the 10th. The clip I have of us at dinner is, that's it. That is all I have. And the reason for that is because I had a horrible headache yesterday. And I took my piano final at 9:30 in the morning. And, that went decent enough, I guess. I passed the class with room to spare, so that's good. I mean, I'm not gonna be hanging the grade on the fridge by any means, but all my other grades are pretty good. It's kind of like weird because this is the first like semester I've really struggled with my classes. I've always been like a mostly A student with like a few B's, and this semester I would say I'm like majority B's with like, I think I'm gonna get AC? I don't know. I don't even want to check. And then like a few A's. Like A's and B's are pretty even this semester, and then I think I have one C. And I'm like really not happy about it. I've only ever gotten one other C, so like I feel kind of lame complaining about it, but and that was in my AP American History class because my last semester of senior year was just so killer. I was gone all the time because I was still trying to figure out where I was going to college and auditioning for schools and stuff, and then I actually had a few people, or not a few, but like 2 people in my life passed away during like the last semester of senior year, and so AP American History is kind of the class that suffered because it was my hardest class, and all my other classes were like pretty easy, so I was able to get caught up really easily, but I was just like not in the mindset to like put that much work into it, so but this semester I've had some harder classes, I guess. I don't know. But I took 2 gen ed credits, and then my music classes were also just harder for me this semester. Like, I just kind of got to the point in piano where things started to not make as much sense, and I was so bogged down with like other homework that I didn't really have time to like sit down and really figure it out. I had to just like get it done. So I was talking about this with Jake yesterday. It was just like I felt like this semester I did a lot of just like doing homework and like doing the assignments to get it done, because then I would get the minimum grade that I would, you know, like a passing grade, and that was my concern, was just like passing the class, and I didn't learn anything. So I feel like kind of weird about the end of the semester, because it's like, man, you know what, like I really didn't put that much work into like my juries or my voice this semester, and that's what I'm going to college for. It was like on the back burner because that's probably the area I have the most natural talent, so I don't need to try as hard. Not saying I'm perfect, like there's definitely areas that I need to work on within my voice and like singing and stuff, but it's kind of what just often got put on the back burner when I needed to get homework done. Like, it didn't even need to be quality, it just needed to get done, and I hate that. That is like my pet peeve, is when I'm just so bogged down with homework that it doesn't even matter, I just have to get it done. And I'm not even like trying to learn it. I'm just like a computer, like not copy and pasting, like that's not the right term because I'm not like cheating on stuff, but like, okay, found the answer in the textbook, here it is, put it down on the paper, like I don't absorb anything. So that's kind of where I'm at right now with that. But I am looking forward to next semester. Don't get me wrong, I'm pretty pumped because I am not taking as many credits as I did this semester. I think that was also another thing, is I took 18 credits, which is our maximum, or maybe I took 17. I can never remember. But I also took on a job. It was a seasonal job, so it was like in the middle of the semester, but I feel like I got behind and I never got caught up. So I worked at a Halloween store, and that was really fun, and it was really good, and I needed the money to kind of get by on groceries and like Christmas presents. If I didn't have that job, I don't know, I would be so stressed out about money right now. But there was a week, it was like midterm week, and I was working like 23 hours, and I've never worked that many hours in a week before, which I know so many people do it on the regular, and it gave me a lot of respect for them. Like, a lot of people I knew in high school worked that much during high school, and I can't even imagine it. Like, I had a part-time job. I was a hostess and a busser at a restaurant, but I think the most like hours I worked during a week might have been 16. I mean, I never really took like a close look at it, and the thing was is at that job my longest shift was maybe 5 hours, or maybe like 4.5, because I never had breaks on that job. So it was legal. It was definitely legal. I got breaks if I needed them, but so this was like the first job I had where I'd work like 8 hours in a row, and I'd get like my half-hour break. So it was just like a different experience, I guess, for the semester, and very interesting. Just like a good life experience, you know. I just like really wanted to get a job, and one of my concerns was being able to go home for Christmas and being able to go home for Thanksgiving, because I'm an out-of-state student and I'm only 19. I don't really want to not go home for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I mean, I think next year, my Christmas break, I'm not going to be going home for like the entirety of it. This year, my parents were like, why aren't you coming home like the day after finals? And I'm like, I'm coming home like 2 days after finals end. And they're like, why are you waiting so long? And I'm like, because I don't want to drive 10 hours right after I finish my last final. And I'm going back like 3 days before the semester starts. I mean, I'm still kind of cutting it close, but But next year, I don't think I'll be going home for the entirety of it, because our winter break is really long. It's like 6 weeks. I remember last year just kind of getting bored because everybody was already back at college who were like my friends in my hometown, and I was just like, I have nobody to talk to. And just kind of like wishing that my break was like a week shorter, and then just getting out a week earlier in summer, or having a longer spring break. But yeah, so now I've just been rambling for literally 7 minutes. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna keep, but usually I don't edit a lot of things out of these vlogs. Like, whatever I get on camera kind of just goes in. But yeah, so that was yesterday, and a rant, so it's a twofer.